Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the press conference for the 6 Hours of Monza here on a beautiful day in Italy. And we bring our Hypercar race winners to the podium for Toyota Gazoo Racing in the GR010 Hybrid. Gentlemen, congratulations. Mike Conway, Kamui Kobayashi and Jose Maria Lopez. Kamui, we'll start with yourself. It was a race that kept you very much as a driver on your toes. You had to push all the way, but you unfortunately had the moment where you had to stop the car before the Ascari chicane and then try and recycle it. Talk us through what was going on.
Well, first of all, I think thanks for the, all the fun. Especially, I think first time we racing with Wec in Monza, which was great. Obviously, I think our race, we beginning to start pretty good paces, and we maintain the gap properly. And we felt quite confident. And during my run, obviously the car was just shut down somehow. We don't know what's going on. But obviously we lost all the powertrain. We lost, error message on my display. And obviously I have no power at all. So, I just communicated with the engineer, and the call was we need the reboost the car. It's completely, which is we need to stop the car. And obviously so much time. And at that point, I tried to find a safe place, but actually there was no safe place enough. So, it was take even more bit time. It's a bit shame because I think it looks good, but as soon as we stop, we need to reboost car. Obviously, we lost, I think, around the minutes. So it was quite cost a lot of time. But I think we did a great job. We just come back in the time, and obviously I think finally we come back to the winning. So thanks for the team. We had a great car. It's a bit shame for the reboost stuff, but this is we got quite similar things in Spa, and I think since we got this kind of problem, so we still need to investigate what's going on. But I think the first point is very important to win ourselves.
Kamui, thank you very much. Mike Conway, we'll come to you. Does this victory here in Monza in the low downforce aero configuration, which you will run at Le Mans, does it give you great hope heading towards the next race, which is the Le Mans 24 Hour?
Yeah, obviously great to win here at Monza. It's a hard-fought race, plenty of ups and downs, as Kamui, mentioned the issues we had, but unfortunately, Car 8 as well had a lot of issues. But also we saw as soon as Glickenhaus were in the lead, they had an issue as well. So, a hard 6 hours for sure, but, definitely good momentum to go into Le Mans with. But obviously, we still got some work to do in terms of reliability. So, we've got to keep working hard up until Le Mans, and hopefully we can try and win that one. We'll see. It's going to be hard either way. We see that these 6 hour races are hard enough, so 24 is going to be for sure hard.
Thank you very much. And Jose, yourself, your thoughts on the race? Behind that mask, I'm pretty sure there's a big smile just now that we'll be able to see at some point.
Yeah, of course, yeah. It's our first win in the Hypercar, and it was especially in Monza, so it wasn't a smooth race, everything happened with us, around us, with our sister car as well. So, you suffer a lot of the race from behind, from under the scenes. But anyway, congratulate the team, Toyota, everyone involved in the team. They did a fantastic job. Mike and Kamui, as always, they were perfect on the race when they had to attack and try to catch back. So, yeah, I'm happy, for sure. Endurance races is always like this, so you kind of get used to celebrate, but also, accept what is going on, because it's a long race and anything can happen. But yeah, happy to be here, happy to win, and now, into the next one, which is the big one.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. Not just a race victory, Mike Conway also takes away the fastest lap with a 1:36.951, which he done on lap 181 as well. So congratulations, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next up onto the podium, we shall have a little bit of cleaning going on here, and we'll get the guys for the GTE Pro up onto the podium. A fabulous race in GTE Pro. It was nail-biting stuff right the way down to the last couple of laps. But you couldn't separate the Porsches and the Ferraris all the way through. So for the Porsche GT team, number 92, It's Kevin Estre and Neil Yanni onto the podium now. Congratulations, guys. Kevin, Mr. Pole Position. You have silenced the Tifosi. We did speak about that at some point. How does it feel? We can see the smile under that mask.
Yeah, no, pole position is always good, but in the end, on the next day, you have a 6-hour race, and that's the one you want to win. But to be honest, we were still, even if we had pole position, we were still, I think, a bit the challenger there, because I think Ferrari was a little better than us the whole weekend until that point. But I think we took it perfectly. We just did the perfect race in the pit stop, in the strategy, in the car. No mistakes. Very fast. No mistakes on pit stop, on strategy, and that's how we won. So very, very pleased with that one because it was a very, very tough one. I can't remember the last 4 years having such a tight fight the whole race in GT Pro. So doesn't matter how many cars you have, if you win with that small margin, and this feeling is always a great feeling, and really proud to be part of this team, and also great job by Neil, which is for his third race in GT, made a mega job, increased the gap to the Ferrari, which is not easy. So yeah, very happy with that one.
Yes, you now lead the championship in GTE Pro, which will feel great for you guys heading in towards Le Mans. But Neil, for you in the pit lane, did you know the Ferrari had to make another pit stop? Did you have a strategy computer running on them, or how did it feel when suddenly the Ferrari headed for the pit lane at the end?
Hello. That was a big relief. We didn't know that he had to take a pit stop. It didn't look like, and he was very quick at the end and pushing hard. So it was kind of nail biting right there. But what a great race, 6 hours of straight out qualifying laps. And I haven't had such a tight race also for a long time in WEC, and really enjoyed that one.
Oh, congratulations, guys. And very quickly, a thought heading towards Le Mans?
We had a tough Le Mans last year, first time of the car last year, and this year we have a bit more experience. FIA, ACO have a bit more experience also with our car, so hopefully everything goes together, that we have good performance, and that we can fight against Ferrari and the other Porsche and Corvette as close as we have this one, and then may the best win.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We will now head on to LMP2 podium. We've got a bunch of drivers to pop up now, and it's great to see the band reunited, we could say, because for United Autosports USA, car number 22, Phil Hansen, Felipe Albuquerque and Fabio Schira. Last time out, Felipe Albuquerque and Fabio Schira not present with the team in Portimao. So first of all, Felipe, you must be delighted to be back, and also be back with winning ways.
Yeah, just splendid, just mega. Unfortunately yesterday, we didn't secure pole position. Was kind of chaotic for everyone, red flag. And I think actually was good that I didn't do pole position, because today I was with more hunger to go to the race. The car was just amazing. These boys did an amazing job. Phil going to P1 in the start, and then just holding there on the strategy, hitting the fuel targets. And Fabio as well in his second race, going to the overall podium and with amazing pace as well. So at one point we were a little bit unlucky with safety car, and then the opportunity not being catched by the other team, which made our life better. So it was just, but I think we had a little bit more pace overall. So we did the best lap time of the first lap of the race. So that means the pace that we have, and it was good learning as well for Le Mans.
For yourself, Phil, you're now the championship leader, which will feel extra special in the playing home territory tomorrow, I would imagine. But was there some clever strategy getting worked in the box there, and you guys had a fuel number you had to hit, or was it flat out racing all the way?
Well, I mean, you can only predict so much, and obviously starts here in Monza are normally quite difficult. It all kind of opened up for me at the start, so I was able to get the lead, and from then onwards, yeah, our immediate strategy was to try and save as much fuel and extend the stints, which we did, and we were able to extend that further, even through the four-course yellow, which actually turned out to be a bit of a pain for us in the second stint when the safety car came out just before we were about to box. There was definitely some confusion between WRT and the organisers or whoever, which meant that we weren't suffering as much as we probably should have. But yeah, we were leading before that point, so we were the deserved leaders at that point anyway. it's a shame that it dropped them so far back because I think it would have been a really tough fight. But yeah, the team did everything right apart from that, which was just completely out of our control. But yeah, very happy with the victory, especially heading into Le Mans.
There'll be some celebrations tonight in the United Autosport USA 22 garage, I would
definitely.
imagine. Fabio Schira, 100% record for you in the World Endurance Championship now. 2 races, 2 podiums, and you guys are also leading the championship heading towards Le Mans. How do you feel?
For sure, really good. It's still really disappointing with the COVID shit I had in Portimao, because I can't tell it differently than a COVID shit. But the rest so far of the season was amazing, and couldn't work out better. So I'm really excited for Le Mans, and I'm really looking forward to there and to be successful again.
And I think we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much, Fabio. Thank you very much, chaps. Enjoy the evening, and I'm very sorry for that colourful language, if anybody caught a hold of that. Fabio, great to be back with the team. And we will now get the GTE AM podium up onto the stage. Now, the 83 AF Corsa, a fabulous comeback for Alessio Pirova, Francois Perrodo and Nick Nielsen onto the box now. And straight away up there, we can see the smile under the mask, because obviously, Francois, does this numb the pain from the qualifying, this race win?
Yeah, it definitely numbs the pain from the quali. I mean, you should have seen our faces yesterday at dinner when we heard about the disqualification. But it is what it is, you know, rules are rules, and we started out from the back. So to start last and finish first is amazing. And particularly after a really, really bad race in Portimao, where we were also dead last. I think we scored only 2 points, which means now we're back in the game. And definitely looking forward to the big one where we can score hopefully double points.
And a home victory for Ferrari as well, which also goes down very well. So, Alessio, the first stint for you we must talk about. That was meteoric. Huge bit of driving to come from the back up towards the front. Monza can be difficult for overtaking, but obviously you have the key. And can you tell us exactly how you managed it?
The race was more enjoyable starting from the rear, but we know that the car was really fast, especially on the straight. So I had just to push to the limit and try to overtake where I can. And yeah, we enjoyed a lot the race. We were really fast in all of the stint, especially Francois and Niklas. So I'm really happy.
Nick Nielsen, towards the end of the race, you had a lead, but you had a moment at the Ascari chicane where we saw the car bouncing across the gravel trap. It was a race. It wasn't you?
No.
Oh, we're very sorry about that then. The race for you, though, obviously in the GT AM is very close. It's a very tight championship, and this is your second win of 2021. And it's also the first time that Ferrari have won 3 GTE AM races since 2015. So you guys are carrying a lot of momentum heading into Le Mans. But summarise your 6 hours of Monza for us.
Yeah, it's been a great race. I mean, I came in the car already in the lead, as I did in Spa. And, you know, these guys did an amazing job. Like you said, Alessio coming from the back, Francois with amazing stints as well. And, yeah, I just think we knew already yesterday that the car was really, really strong. And we definitely got the best out of it today, coming from the back and winning the race. And, yeah, I don't think there is much more to say. I mean, we can be really happy, and amazing for us to win on home soil.
And we'll finish with yourself, Francois. Heading to Le Mans, how excited, and you know, how much are you looking forward to it?
Very excited. It's the big one. And the most important thing is there will be spectators, which will change everything. I mean, last year, it's always a special race, but it was a little bit sad, let's be honest. So to have a big bunch of spectators coming back to the race is going to change everything. We're really looking forward to it.
Thank you very much. And Nick, sorry for giving you a gravelly moment towards the end of the race that you never had. Thank you very much, gentlemen. We shall look forward to seeing you at the Le Mans 24 Hour. We'll let you head off the stage now. That is the AF Course 83 car. And we will now bring up the P2 Pro-Am guys. The Racing Team Netherlands car number 29. Always great to catch up with these guys, especially Frits van Aert, Paul-Loup Chatin and Nick de Vries. Third place in LMP2, third overall, but also the Pro-Am winners. Frits, we'll start with yourself. You've got two of the, we're going to say new guys, but they're not new guys. The other teammates aren't here. But summarise up yourself for the Racing Team Netherlands display today.
Yeah, that was a kind of a strange start, because we prepped ourselves to the max. But at the end, I got two new teammates, but it worked out so well. So it was actually unbelievable that on such a short notice, we were able to put a team together. Of course, with Nick, we have done a lot together. Well, Paulo is a new guy for me, and he did also a fantastic job, unbelievable. I'm so happy, man. It's unbelievable. Yeah.
Nick de Vries, happy to step back into the Racing Team Netherlands, number 29. Do you have a microphone there? Oh, you're hiding it from me. That's okay. Is it good to step back into this team? And obviously, the car you know very well, and the lap times looking very competitive all the way through the stint.
Yeah, certainly. It was a pleasure to be back with the team and back with Fritz. Unfortunately, Job and Guido tested positive, so we had to replace them. It was my first time racing together and sharing a car with Paulo, which has been an absolute pleasure. I think we really enjoyed this weekend as a team, and the team did a perfect job in executing the strategy and doing everything they could on their side. So I'm very happy for Fritz, who has been making significant progress and showing great pace through the weekend. So just happy for everyone, and it's just great to be back with them.
Congratulations, and Luc Chatan, congratulations. You've even got a Job van Uyter suit on there, so that shows just how late you were at getting the call-up. When did you find out that you were going to be racing at the 6 Hours of Monza?
It was just last Thursday at midday. I was at the office when Xavier Conway called me, and it's a very great opportunity for me. Thanks a lot to Fritz, to Nick for the great job they did all around the weekend, and of course from all the Racing Team Netherlands, because they did an amazing job. It was very nice for me to share the car with Nick and with Fritz. I think we did the absolute perfect job today to be able to be in the overall podium on LMP2 and to win the Prime class, which was the main thing for us. So yeah, it was a last-minute call for me, but I'm just so happy and thanks to all the team for that.
And let's have a quick word with Fritz at the very end. You now head on to the big one, as we name it, the Le Mans 24 Hour. Give us some thoughts for Racing Team Netherlands on the run-up towards this event.
I made last year a decision to go to the IMSA because of the LMP2 is very hard for a bronze driver. But then they changed the rules and said, okay, let's start with the Pro-Am series. So that's why I stayed, because the Dual World Championship is, of course, a bigger challenge than to the USA. And my dream would be to win the Pro-Am at Le Mans. And we did a great test here, and the team is doing a really good job, big effort to everything. So I think we are doing well, and see what happens. So yeah.